I failed this once before because I forgot to unmute my mic. Two-letter name, really cool. This game is cool. I don't know. I'm just waiting for the game to start. What I'm doing, by the way, the reason I'm looking back at them is to check if they're going my route. It doesn't look like any of them are perfect. Grab that present. Notice how I don't look at the rest of the room. The reason I don't look at the rest of the room is because I don't care. I need to get to the better houses quicker. And this house usually isn't good. Grab a second present, that's cool. I can tell before I get into this house that it's the good variant of the house. I mean, I guess you need to know the difference between the good and bad variant. Getting presents. The reason that this is the good house is because there's a hole right here we can go through. There's usually a lot of presents right here. And grab this. Now, right here, you can usually see a table. For some reason, I keep forgetting to look over there, but it doesn't really matter because you're going in anyways. There's also always on the good variant of this house a Christmas tree right here. So, after I grab these three, since there is no Christmas tree, I check the map. If you see where this house is, I know where it is because I've memorized where all the houses are, pretty much. But if you see where this house is, no presents, guess we're going in here. Grab the two out front. Just start looting the house. Intro. Right, undraw. Nope. Don't worry about the sub part of the strategy. Yeah, we're going up on the roof. Here, the only reason I go up this way, if there's presents here, I go up this way, then go behind me. If there's presents over here, I go over there to look. There's a present, like, close. I grab here. I'm looking right here at every single house. I can tell this house has a lot of presents, this house has presents. I cannot see that this house has a lot of presents, but we'll see later that it does. This house has some presents, but because this house has presents, I want to get to it as quick as possible. So I'm gonna go this way. This house has presents as well. Because I always do this, by the way, but I look into 3x, there's a present right there. So I'm gonna go into 3x. There isn't a present on this bed. Also, the Christmas tree isn't always there. There isn't a present on this bed. We're leaving instantly. We're just getting out of there. And then this is just movement on the tops. There. Okay, but yeah, we're just kind of looting the tops. I go up here to check for presents. Should have gone into F5. Right there, that's it. I checked the map. There's a guy right here. I thought he was in the house. So, but this is 4x, by the way. 4x is good. I'm looking at 4x. Okay, 4x is stacked. Is he in the house? No, he's not in the house. I want to go in here because it's stacked. A lot of presents. This is when I see, oh wow, this is. So I complete the roof loop. Because if I go into 4x, I can't get back onto the roof. Like, it's gonna waste so much time. And now I go into 4x. And that gives the illusion that I'm not even looking at the map and I'm going into it. But I am looking at the map. Right then, I wasn't looking for... Or I was looking for a specific thing because I knew all the other information. Okay. Present. This is the other layout. I don't like this layout as much. There's two layouts of this house, by the way. There's two layouts of... Yeah. Oh wait, I forgot. I'm checking here. This is the mid-game. Check the map to see where to go. These houses, they have a lot of presence on them. Not as much as down here. I've gone down here a lot. I have a lot of experience right here. And this double house is important. This is X1 right here on the very bottom, and this is X2. These houses, I know there's only 3 ways to get to well. This house, this house. These are the 2 houses that we go up, or one or the other go up on the route. And this tree. This tree is the closest. Well, actually, this tree also works. X2 is right here. All of these presents are in X2. I also don't know if this window's open. House, house. This tree is a good way to get up. You can also get onto the roofs from this house, but it's not really cool. It sucks cool. This house is also harder to get to, and you can jump to this house and chain to X2. These houses do not matter that much. This house has random presence, but it doesn't matter. This is X1, it's pretty stacked. So I'm gonna be going over here. And also the reason I'm looking so much and it's taking longer to analyze is because I want to see every single area, and also I think the reason I re-looked is like, wow, there's a lot of presents over here. Presentation over, and then yeah. There's also, I failed I think once or twice in this. Oh yeah, I failed twice. The first one's coming up. So I'm checking this house. This is the house I was talking about, and then go to this house. Remember, you know, you go to this house where you fail a parkour jump? No. You go to that house. But the reason I'm gonna change what I do here because I failed the jump. I know X1 has more than that house from when I looked at the map. So I'm skipping the house, and I didn't even know there was a person there. And then, but there was. So, even better play. I check my map just to make sure no one's in X1 before I go in. I also did not see... I did not see this. I didn't see this person who was going in X2. So that's fine. That's not gonna come a big part later. I'm kinda just looting this. Fail number 2 coming up very shortly. Yeah, I fail here, but I want to explain how detrimental this could have been. When you... There are a lot of presents on the roofs of these houses, and X2, from what I saw, it had a bunch of presents in it. So if I made this jump and those were still full, I potentially could have gotten 10 to 20 more presents. But I failed. And that happened. And there's the toxicity I was talking about. But I know I've won at this point. Also, I'm checking the map a bunch of times to see where is a good area. This is a good area, kind of. This is kind of a good area, this is kind of a good area. This is not a good area, neither is this. So I'm gonna go in here. Don't ever go after this present. I'm just doing it because I know I've won. Go down into the basement. The only reason I go down here is because of the game. Yeah, it's basically the game. Nothing else really happened. So yeah. Oh, I won.